Akwe ni tompak, kiwise ni na tasawis, turapas nicha shaiwak, Unkechaug tompak nichapaiwak, Poospatuck nitak. Hello, my friends. My name is Harry Wallace. Kiwise in my language means hunting man. I am a Turtle Clan. I am a member of the Unkechaug Nation, and I live on Poospatuck, which is what I greeted you with, which is a traditional greeting in our way. We always identify ourselves as who we are, our clan, and where we come from. Language is more than just a translation of words or a learning to speak a certain way. It is understanding a way of life. Our language is an interpretation of our way of life. So it is important to understand, for us to understand our language so that we understand our way of life as it was and as it will continue to be going forward. One of the things that I've learned is that the language was never gone. We just disconnected ourselves from it. So what we're attempting to do now is to reconnect ourselves to the language. I've spoken to many people, and many people who are fluent in their own language, and they tell me all the same thing. Your language has not disappeared. You have just disconnected yourself from it. So you need to reconnect yourself from it. And you need to make a commitment to do that. I've made a commitment to do that. Even though it may have been a commitment that was later in life, I've made that commitment to do so. And I've searched for the materials that I need to reconnect, the way in which I can reconnect to the language. And I've had help in doing so. I've had a lot of help in doing that by very professional, very talented people, speakers and non-speakers, linguists and non-linguists. And so we've researched, and the internet and the technology on the internet has helped in this regard, because in the beginning, those searches were in various obscure libraries or obscure private holdings where you had to get access to original copies. And in order to do that, you had to expend a lot of time and energy and resources to find those copies, which we did. And then in the beginning, there were tapes that we had to have remastered and then transcribed into cassette tapes, and then transcribed into DVDs, and then, of course, downloaded into computers so you can access and edit all that. So we've done all that as well. And I spent 25, 30 years, I would say, researching this work and doing this work. And then we began 1916, I believe it was. We revived those plans back in 2016 and began a course at Stony Brook University to incorporate various aspects of the various dialects of the Algonquian language, R dialect, L dialect, Y dialect, N dialect. We have a number of people who are picking up the mantle for being able to understand and teach and promote the language of our nation, as well as community teachers. They call me a community teacher. I don't know how much of a teacher I am, but what I'm doing is trying to share all the knowledge that I have with others so that they could grow and participate in that. In addition to which, as part of the ceremonies, you need to be able to speak in the language in a certain way. So learning about ceremonies and learning about tradition is also a way to learn about language. And so we have all of those different efforts to help to revitalize. We're running 2 classes at Stony Brook University, 1 each semester. So it's like amazing, and it's difficult to manage, but I'm just loving it, just loving every bit of it. And I'm learning more and more every day.